Come out.
Accident number 2.
U.S. military train leaves Michigan City, heads west toward Chicago to pick up and transport U.S. soldiers.
The military train is on the same track as the circus train.
About 2 miles away, it passes the first caution signal. A warning.
The throttle on the military train remains wide open.
About half a mile away, a second signal, this time on red. A warning.
But the military speed remains open throttle.
By now, fast approaching, about 1/4 mile away.
The brakeman on the circus train sees the military train fast approaching. He lights another fuse.
But the steam continues to rise from the military train's engine with a bark from the exhaust. A signal.
Indicating that the throttle remains open.
The circus man signals again with the fuse.
A violent signal. The military continues.
A violent signal with the fuse.
The military continues.
The circus man throws the lit fuse at the engine window. Sparks fly and briefly illuminate the engine room on the military.
Man's body, the military engineer's body, is slumped over at the waist. His head down, his hands dangling uselessly next to the brake, next to the throttle. He's asleep.
The military continues until impact.
A forceful upheaval. The military train plows straight through the 3 sleeper cars in the back of the circus train.
Splitting the first in half and shoving the rest into a pile of wooden debris moving upward.
The military train tilts and derails just before the 4th circus car. It stops.
I'm here to join your circus.
What do you know about the circus?
I know it's the greatest show on earth.
You can't say that. It's trademarked and it isn't true. There's not going to be another show.
Then why did you hire me?
So you can tell us something about your life before it ends?
I'm not a performer, I'm a roustabout.
Ah, whatever, kid.
My number's from the books. You said there'd be a show.
You're standing in it. So why don't you start with your name and tell us something about who you might have been?
I told you I'm not a performer.
Oh, I'm sorry, I meant tell us something interesting.
I'm not in the show.
Why don't you just read that letter in your pocket, Fill us all in. End this mystery. Wrap it up before the final score plays.
No.
Then why are you here? You're a fairly young man. Shouldn't you be off fighting some war? Huh? We're all dying. No.
I came here to join the circus.
Oh, people don't just join the circus, they run away to join the circus. So what are you running away from? I need to know. Well, they need to know.
The truth?
Now you can make it up, that's what the other two did. Just say it convincingly. We're working off bird remains and dental records here. It's a little hard to shoot that from a cannon and catch it in a net.
I want my story to be something colorful. Something dangling from a wire, untamed and uncaged. 3 rings full of something never before seen.
Oh, trust me. We've seen. We've all seen.
The circus has the audacity to hoist itself into the air, defying gravity, and doing so without a net. And at the last moment, maybe a rope is caught. Maybe the lion is tamed and the band will play something triumphant. The circus speaks a language using blurs and gasps for words.
Which translates into meaning for shameless entertainment.
The circus tries to do something inspiring.
At the cost of death. It's no coincidence that the same songs we play in the circus are the same songs they play when we send boys into battle.
I know that. I already know that. I know what is going to happen. The train stops here on the tracks and an accident occurs. I know that these are my last 3 minutes to tell you who I was, but I want it to matter.
Who are you? Give me that.
This is the circus. You shake the hand of tragedy every day. You try to memorize its face. You go out of your way to do it.
Yeah, why are you here?
You land on your neck in a pile of elephant crap, like some soldier in a far-off war listening to the applause of gunfire.
This is not about you! This is not about the show!
This is the show. This is what we're watching.
Give me your leg.
Watch the show!
There's an old superstition that circus accidents always happen in 3. Accident number 3.
When the military train hit the circus train, the sleeper cars were shoved into a tangled mass of wood piled 2 stories high. Anyone who was not tossed to the sides of the tracks is now trapped in splintered debris. A quick flash and a crack.
The kerosene lanterns used to light the sleeper cars to ignite the wood.
A blaze quickly builds as the performers come to. Dee!
Max, my legs are trapped!
Hold on!
They say that the elephants broke free from their cages when they heard the cries of their beloved performers.
Bearded lady, Max, where's Lady?
Beatrix! Help!
I can't find the box, I can't find you!
Help us!
Bearded lady, I can't find you, lady!
Witnesses say they saw the elephants in the blazing fires pull through the debris and tossing their beloved circus free to the station.
I have to find the brush box, I have to find Lady!
Take my hand! Dee! Beatrix!
But that was a myth! There were no elephants, only performers!
Take my hand! My hand!
Oh, lady! Lady!
Within just a few minutes, 56 performers were burnt beyond recognition, lost and missing after the accident. Over 80 circus deaths in total. No one on the military train was injured.
I couldn't find the brush box. I tried to find it. It's okay, Dee Dee. We'll find it. Where's Lady? Is Bearded Lady okay?
Dee Dee, you need to rest.
Is it bad?
You'll be okay.
Do you think it's bad enough that I could be in the sideshow now? Am I burned enough to be in the sideshow?
Yes, Dee Dee. You'll be in the sideshow.
Will the children turn their heads?
They won't believe their eyes.
It's perfect.
Shh, Dee Dee. Try to rest.
Are they throwing their nickels?
Yes, Dee Dee. They're throwing their nickels. They're throwing their nickels for you, Dee Dee.
Until
be their last ovation, a final show, a last performance. The Great Circus Train Wreck.
The morning sky would open. The wagons would lift themselves into the air, carrying all within, upwards and off to some other place.
Another town, perhaps, like a parade to the heavens.
Floating upward like smoke into the thin light of the morning dawn.
And not a single performer would look back to wave goodbye.
It's bad luck to look back during a circus parade.
We only look forward. We all know this.
To whom it may concern, I write to you in order to bring your attention to the endangerment of a group of elephants under the care of the Hagenbeck Wallace Circus. Several elephants are at risk during the Strongmen Act, exploiting the well-being of these defenseless creatures. I trust the Humane Society will see to it that such activities are investigated as soon as possible. Signed, Max Rehab.
It was Max who wrote the letter to the Humane Society, reporting the Strongmen Act as liable and dangerous. His brother Dietrich never found out.
Dear Dee Dee, I saw your hoop twirling act and found it to be so exciting and wonderful to watch. You were by far my favorite of the whole circus. Truly an amazing gift to witness. I will never forget seeing your show. Thank you for coming to our town.
In every city they toured, Dee Dee would toss an envelope out of the train window, stamped and addressed to herself, hoping that someone would find it and mail it to her. A fan letter written to herself, telling Dee Dee how much she was loved.
To the family of William R. Snyder, you may take pride in the fact that your son died defending his home, his country, and his fellow soldiers. His military service has made such an inviolable record throughout this war. Because of his efforts and efforts of others like him, the U.S. will succeed, bringing victory and peace. May God bless and comfort you.
The Roustabout's envelope contained a military death notice. His brother's. A casualty at the Battle of Below Wood just 1 week earlier. It also contained an unfilled out draft registration card. His own.
They floated upward like smoke into the thin light of the morning dawn.
Like a circus parade to the heavens.
And not a single performer would look back to wave goodbye.
It's bad luck to look back during a circus parade.
We only look forward. We all know this.
It's bad luck. We never look back during the circus parade.
Lies! It's all a lie! You make it sound like we wanted this to happen. You make it sound like there was a happy ending. Do you know what it smells like when your skin melts off? There are no silver linings when your skin melts off.
You were just telling the story.
Tell them what happened to the circus. Tell them.
I'm afraid to. It's not the happy ending. This is not the show.
Tell them that the circus never recovered. Any survivors were never compensated, and when the Hagenbeck Wallace Circus went bankrupt, the beautiful calliopes and the colorful wagons were gathered in a field and burned. Tell them the remaining scrap metal. Tell them what did they do with that?
They donated it. They donated it to the war effort. Another war. World War II.
Read it. Read the eulogy. Read it. Read my eulogy.
Okay. These friends who have gone on before us
Louder!
had a distinct mission in life. Circus folk have a big place in the world with their myth and their tinseled happiness. And the need for these people is greater than ever before as the world is plunged into sorrow by war.
Louder!
This is not the time for condemnation. This is not the time to voice blame for the sadness that occurrences. God has an object in taking the circus folk.
This is the time for sad occurrences. This is the time for blame. There is no reason for tragedy.
Oh.
Sorry, you guys are right. Go now.
What are you doing?
Yeah, sorry.
We're under pressure.
You still recording?
Yeah.
Good. There's one thing. Can you see, is my hand in the frame?
Yeah.
We were just supposed to like jam.
Because Aaron thinks it's the most pretentious thing I do is my wrist flick.
Okay.